can edit everything.
Do you two know each other?
Kind of.
Sort of.
How? How do you know each other?
Well, actually, I've seen him on television, and I've seen him behind a camera, and
I haven't seen you on stage, though. I've only seen you in the studio.
oh, okay. Well, that's
That's
okay.
my loss, though.
No, that's okay. Yeah. Well, maybe not.
Well, no, we met shooting photos. So we have a mutual friend who thought it would be cool if we got together and shot some pictures.
I don't own any pictures of me. I needed some. So, you know, because now with what I do, I'm speaking and teaching and everything. And yeah, and she thought that we should get together and that you would be the one to shoot. And actually, I'm glad he did because I was very comfortable. I'm not the most photogenic, but actually there was more than one picture that if you can get one good picture out of a whole shoot with me, it's a good thing. And we had actually quite a few.
Well, see, I disagree. I think you're very photogenic and had a lot of fun. I mean, she's very particular about her lines. What I mean by that is the way her body is moving and shaped on camera, right? Sort of the lines of the arms and the legs and how it looks, almost like a drawing, I guess, in that sense.
For sure.
So I understood, but to me, as an outsider who's never shot a dancer before, you know, I learned a lot too from you, I guess.
But it's easier to disguise a bad line when the line is continuing to move, even though you don't ever want to move through a bad line. But when you take a picture, it's captured forever, just like that. And you can't, I mean, okay, you can only Photoshop so much. Yeah, you can't Photoshop a line or a feeling. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking in that picture, there should be some kind of feeling.
There was a lot of emotion, I thought, in all the pictures we took. I mean, she's got so much great energy. So when you're looking for someone to photograph, you want someone who's got a huge personality and that I don't know, the expression that just comes through. More than the facial expressions, there's some energy that comes through the picture.
Nuh-uh.
No?
Well, because, and I think that was my disappointment. I think it may have also been my ego a little bit, because the pictures that I thought were going to be really good were not really good. I thought, oh, and I'm like, yeah, it wasn't good. But there was more there than I thought, actually.
I'll be honest, I was very nervous in the beginning because you are a living legend, and you may not want to hear that, but she is, and everybody knows it. So I was paranoid with her coming in because I don't have that much experience shooting. I felt like you took a chance on me, which was very cool.
This is an aw moment. Oh wow. Okay, and I thought you were the experienced one. I had no idea, so I'm glad you didn't tell me.
How did he do?
I thought he was great. I thought he'd been doing this forever. I thought this is just what he did. I mean, I know who you are. I see you on television. But I mean, I thought that this photography thing, because it was so professionally set up, and
well, I've been studying for a while, so I have been working. I have been doing a lot of studying, but I haven't done that many.
And he's got people. He's got people. He's got people. There were people that stood in for me for the flip thing, and I mean, it was good. It was good.
Well, we wanted to make a professional atmosphere so we could get really creative as well. And I think we achieved it. But
yeah, we did get creative. There was this red light thing that we did.
Not good.
It was so not good, but that's okay. It was fun. And then there's a couple red light pictures that I actually liked.
You did, which was I was surprised.
I thought they were cool.
One would think that with your training as a dancer and a ballerina that it would be easier to get your picture taken. You're saying it's more difficult.
It's easy to get the picture taken. Someone takes a picture, but what is it going to look like in the end? When you're doing a photo shoot as a ballet dancer, you have to dance in front of the camera. So you have hopefully 2 or 3 staff people there saying, you know, put your foot this way, unless you're doing an action shot. Then the photographer has to capture the best part of the shot. At the top of a jeté, you have to capture the ta-da moment. So we go 1, 2. My job is to go ta-da on 3, and they click on 2.5, so it opens on 3. I mean, it's all of that.
It's like its own dance, right? You're timing out sort of the movement with the shutter and the flash.
It's
and
a
everything
pas de deux.
else.
It's a pas de deux. Pas de deux is when the guy dances with the girl, right? And that's called dance for 2. It's a pas de deux between the photographer and the dancer. So that's how I'm used to taking photo shoots. I don't do photo shoots where you take the picture, you know.
We forced her to pose, I guess.
We forced me to pose. I thought, this is crazy. This is just so not natural. And then you know, I relaxed into it. And some of those were the best shots.
Well, because I think at least from my angle too, the lines are it's the
Right.
same thing. It may not be a pose or a dance move,
But it's the same thing.
I'm still looking at the lines and how
It's the
everything
exact
works.
same thing.
So would you two work together again?
Oh, for sure. I don't know. He might not want to work with me because I got a little fussy at the end of the shot.
Oh, please, no,
but
no, no.
but I would absolutely. 'Cause
And
I
we, in
felt so
fact, we did a
comfortable.
second shoot over here at,
that's
the,
right.
at the ballet. We were upstairs doing some things, and she was working with a
did.
student at the time. So we got a lot of different stuff.
And that actually was even for me, to me, a better shoot because I was used to him. I was more comfortable, and we got to it right away. I think you got to what it was you were looking for right away because we'd worked together.
Good creative direction always helps too. I'll be honest, I was really nervous. The first set of photos we did was like a standard headshot that I do that I thought was very good, and I have a lot of confidence. But the second set of lights that we put up were not good. And I was so embarrassed to even have to show her what we were shooting, and she didn't like most of them either. But then we reset and we moved on, and we got back to where we were, and it ended up being a good shoot.
And actually, probably one of the coolest pictures I've ever taken in my life, he took. There's a picture of me, and he said something, and I looked down and laughed, and I'm up against this wall in this orange dress, and I looked down and laughed, and he said something that made me laugh and kind of go introspective, and it's the best shot I've ever taken in my life, I think. It's the most natural, coolest. It's an album cover. It's somebody's album cover. I'm telling you.
Cover for your memoir one day.
Ta-da! You heard it here, folks. Okay.